along the coast. It was like, what, 40 something this morning?
I don't know, maybe 47?
Yeah, I don't think quite that cold. It's supposed to get down to like 46 tonight, so.
Oh.
But yeah, look at that view out there. Ain't that pretty? See all that? That's nice, ain't it?
That's nice, ain't it?
So,
That's nice, ain't it?
hope you guys enjoyed the last video. So let's talk to them about why we're making this video. I guess I'm gonna be interviewing Kourtney. And,
sure, on our walk.
Yeah.
But I took matters into my own hand after the last trip because I felt like, you know how it is when you go out, you want to get some goods.
Yeah.
Like you want to come home with a haul.
Yeah.
And I didn't.
No. Watch out, cart coming.
I didn't find on both ends.
Oh.
I didn't find, too many things that I loved.
So, I thought it'd be nice, since we haven't done one of these yet, to just kind of explain what this entire channel is going to be about. And I guess kind of how we got here, how Kourtney, it's the K, and K and Co, and me the Co, how I guess we got to this point. And,
Co's company, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I always seem to be keeping you company. So I just figured I'd be the Co.
Yeah, no. That's why I married you, because you make me laugh.
I'm good company.
He's good company.
It's the company you keep, right?
Right.
So we're going to jump into that this morning. So there's not going to be really a lot of picking. We're going to be walking through one of the neighborhoods we've done some picking in, which is ours, Big Truckee. And so we're just going to ask some questions.
Well, too, Josh and I always feel like we go 100 miles an hour and everybody's supposed to just know.
Yeah. Just figure it out.
So just figure it out. We've had to our entire life. So it's funny because we'll just go and we'll do stuff and we don't stop to think about nobody else is going to know.
Yeah.
Nobody else is going to know, because our life is what we do. You know how sometimes it's separate? It's not separate for us. It's always intertwined.
You know what? If I'm honest, I'm feeling really awkward walking past our neighbors with a selfie stick. So, I always vowed I wouldn't be one of those guys.
So, for instance, we're walking and I see this beautiful leaf flower that just fell off the tree. And then I get inspiration from the texture, from the color, this beautiful green that's inside. And I just got, can you see it, baby?
Yeah.
I just got a stool that's this chartreuse green.
Mm-hmm.
And I love this color with it. It's like this soft, rusty, kind of peachy mauve. It's beautiful. So now I'll probably implement that in something I'm putting together or designing. So it's always just our life, whatever we do.
Yeah.
Don't you agree?
Yeah. So,
now I'm gonna toss it back to the ground.
just do it in the marsh mud right here. It's super low tide right now.
Very low tide.
So, another major feat is going to be, I guess, convincing Kourtney to stay in frame.
I'm going to this side of you.
Because she's keeps drifting right, and we can't keep her in frame.
Listen, I'm so used to being behind the scenes. All of this kind of coming out forward is just uncomfortable to me. I just don't know if I dig it.
Well, get your shovel out. We're going to start digging. I'm not going to lie, that buzzard scared me. I almost took off running. What are they eating on? Dude, there's a spine down there.
Oh, gosh. What would that be, babe?
That was odd. I think we determined it
Was it human?
not human.
Good.
So that's always a good start. You just never know what you're going to find in these low tide marshes.
What washes up?
Yeah. So let's start off by saying, or asking, what's your name, where you're from, what's your social? Just kidding. Those are jokes. So, all right, Kourtney, where are you from?
Originally Miami,
Original.
Florida.
Where are you?
Miami, Florida.
Okay, you gotta speak up. Just lay over there.
Oh, usually I'm so loud.
Yeah,
And I hate the fact that I get so loud.
We're gonna get Mike so he can
But Josh says if I have a mic that I would probably peak because my
Yeah.
volume is super loud.
Yeah, I would have to hire a sound engineer. So you're from Miami,
Yes.
and we met in Forsyth County, Georgia,
Yes.
2008, I guess. Right?
Probably 7. 2007.
We met, yeah.
Josh tried to arrest me.
Yeah, full disclosure, I used to be a police officer for a very long time. Tried to arrest Kourtney for DUI one night. It was totally not the case. She was getting off work. The rest is history.
Yeah.
Maybe one day we'll sit down and tell that whole story. But that could take up this whole video if we're not careful.
Yeah.
So, I need you in frame.
Oh, I'm not in frame?
There we go, much better.
So I gotta be behind you. So
No,
that's the
you're
key,
behind.
behind you, like right here?
Heck no. Here,
Well, if I walk next to you, you say I walk out of frame.
here you go, I'll just extend. So
I'm trying.
you came to Georgia in 97, right?
Yep.
From Miami.
Yep.
And since I've known you, since we've been together, we've always done the picking thing before it got trendy and cool, right?
Yeah, because before I met you, I was a single mom. And so always have been an artist, from drawing to painting to all of the above. And so it became a source thing for me. Yeah, so, you had to source. You had to, for me, it was, I couldn't just go out and buy brand new stuff all the time. And so it became, something I had to do, which was a thrift store or consignment store or pick up off the side of the road and redo it.
And we're talking like 24 years ago.
Yeah.
This is before it was cool, before there was YouTube channels and all the things.
Yeah, and it was something that I had to do, but from that moment, it's just been something I've loved to do. I love the hunt. I love, finding the really cool things that you're like, oh my gosh, did you see what I found? But not only that, it's kind of been a staple for my life and what Josh and I do outside of this, because it's about finding something that's broken or damaged in a way or doesn't look its best, and then taking it and reviving it and bringing it to its full potential and beauty. And that's how our lives have been. So not only is it awesome that I can operate and do that and what I love to do, but then that becomes something that we do all the time with people.
Crooked River State Park, a really cool place. Got the leaf blower guy on the roof up there. Way to get away from the leaf blower guy. We appreciate him keeping the park beautiful.
Yeah.
But for sound, it's not that great. So we're deep inside the Crooked River State Park right now. So no, that was a such a beautiful response before, right? To the question. But when did you realize that you wanted to turn this passion into a business?
I've always known that I would do something artistically,
Mm-hmm.
You
remember the earring catchers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've always had the passion to do something artistically. It was always self-taught. It was just in me since I was a little girl. And, my mother has a beautiful talent of interior design. My sister does as well. My mom's sisters have great, eye for design. So I think it's always been in me. As far as making this a business, one, I had to get over my fear, right? Because rejection, because
Yeah.
what I do is personal to me, because it's comes from within.
Yeah.
And so if if I'm always fearful somebody's going to reject it, I never wanted to do it. Even though that was never the response. Like, I've never gotten that response, but somewhere, somehow, that was always inside in this fear that it would happen.
Yeah.
And two, children.
Right. Your response from children? No, I'm kidding. I know you.
No,
I'm afraid the
because
kids will make fun of me.
I wanted to raise my children.
Right.
And I didn't want to be absent. I'm not saying that some can't do that, and I'm not saying that it wasn't a super big struggle for us at times. It was, I mean, we've lived by faith for most of our lives. Yes.
All of it. Yeah.
All of it.
Well, all of our lives together. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, but we had made a commitment that I would stay home and not work and raise the kids. So a lot of that I did as a hobby. I did it for, friends, family. And I finally got to the point in my life where I knew, like, I'm wasting time. This is what I was supposed to be doing. I'm wasting time, and I just need to do it.
Just put yourself out there.
Yeah. So before we get into like the rest of that, Josh would come home and the entire room would be rearranged.
Oh, great. So you sold the couch today. It's good. Have you got a plan to replace it? Well, I mean, what's the deal?
Or the bed would be gone.
Yeah.
Or it would just be completely redecorated. And, he's literally been the source of my backing. He's always been the one pushing me out there, telling me, you need to do this, you need to do that. Over a decade ago, he said, you really need to get online. You really need to do stuff. And I just was like, I don't think so. It was, again, that fear of like, I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I can do this.
Yeah.
So, but he's always been the one that says, listen, you're getting a lot of stuff. You might want to do something with it. You can't keep rearranging,
We gotta move this. Run out of space.
Or we can't keep adding additions or stuff like that just so you can decorate. So, that was my first push to go outside of my comfort zone in my home.
Because I guess my viewpoint on that is like you're getting this stuff for cheap. It's a passion. You love doing it. It'll never be work. Why not make a little money while?
Yeah. And Josh has always had a business mindset. He's the one behind that for sure. And he always understands that really well. Where I've just been the creative person, the artist, to just let me create, let me do this. And I don't want to think about that. So he's really had to been the backbone and the source of me just stepping out and doing anything, really.
Yeah.
So not only, has he been the one that's pushed me, but because he's pushed me and I would step out and I would do a little at a time, I really fell in love more and more with what I was doing. And I was like involved in community and local shops and just finding that I loved that. I loved, networking within the community. And then whatever I did, it was like I knew that it was all of my stuff was starting to spread within the community. Like even here, we have ice cream shops that opened up and they've bought like old farm benches for me that are in their shop. So a part of what I do is being put within the community, and I love that. So anyway, that began to grow, and Josh kept saying, you need to do this a little bit more and a little bit more. And I think I started to build confidence. And, I believe I had a lot of transformation happen in my life where all that fear left me. And I just knew it was meant to be and what I was supposed to do.
I just believe as you end up jumping out there, a lot of the transformation that you had was taking all of the rejection that you get, which was very little at first, which is still very little. I mean, like, you've got your people,
but I'm okay with that.
Right.
Well, that and just the fact that there's so many different styles, personalities, just what they like and what they don't like. And for me, I've grown to know that it's not about me in that way. And so therefore, it kind of just took this, like, what would you call it? Like this.
Yeah, it was like a cocoon opened up.
Yeah, and I just.
And you used all that as fuel to go do the next thing and the next thing and the next thing, and your main focus was on, the positivity.
And just what I was doing and the fact that I loved it and how it was just, affecting others. I mean, I don't know how many times, you know, I would be within the store and in the, you know, my space, and people would come in and they would just tell me, they're like, this isn't even my style, but I'm drawn to this place and I'm drawn to this space. And I just kind of want to stand here for a while and just enjoy it. And that was such a sweet gift, because, you know, you put your heart and your soul.
But yeah, what was funny was, though that you're getting all this awesome feedback, you still wouldn't put yourself out there online. Even like, you know, this channel is a huge jump, you know what I mean? This is a huge, like, because like you're out there, like you're vulnerable, you know?
Yeah.
And, you know, though that we don't have a following yet, like you know, a big one, I know as this thing grows, there's going to be a lot of negativity. A lot of people's going to give their opinion, and that's okay, you know. Just feel free to, but like, you know, this
is just the next step in the next part of our journey, you know, for
is actually putting your stuff online, and then this channel. So seriously, oh my gosh, we came over here, he followed us.
Yeah.
So we're just going. Gotta go to another location. Look at this cool little trail. I love this trail.
Yeah.
Watch Kourtney back there.
Well, it's so narrow, I have to get behind you. I can't walk next to you.
Yeah, it is pretty narrow.
Watch out for some snaky snakes, Joshua.
Bump that. I'm watching out for alligators.
Isn't that what you said? Snake in my boot?
There's a snake in my boot.
Gecko, we had one in our yard.
Yeah.
A neighbor took a picture and posted it in our neighborhood.
Here, look, I'll throw up the picture real quick.
And then we realized it was our yard that this little gator was in.
Check that out. Check out that little gator just laying there at 5 o'clock in the morning. You know, as I think back over the journey since 2009, you know, it's like all the stuff you've done.
Yeah.
We literally should have had a YouTube back then.
Yeah.
Because
My business probably should have started back then.
Yeah, because there was so many, like, vendor spaces you were in, interior designing you had done, stuff we could have been filming. And now I see everybody blowing up on it, and it's amazing. But I was like, man, we've been doing this you've been doing this for so long.
Yeah.
And,
but you know what? I think there's a time and a season for everything. And even though as much as I did then, I'm not the same person.
Right. No, I agree. I agree 100%. You know, this is definitely, and also thinking back on all the crap we had to go through, definitely wasn't the right timing.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm just glad you're starting to jump out now.
And I don't think it's ever too late to do what you love and
not
create
in today's world. No, it's not.
a business. You know, sure. Should I have started at 30? Absolutely.
But
should I have, you know, gotten through a lot of the hard parts of the journey and been to a place now at 50 that, you know, is a little different? Sure. I can say that.
Could you imagine doing this when we were completely homeless? We'll share that story soon too. But it'd been hard to go in interior design and have a space because we just couldn't store it by a pine tree with a tarp over. I mean, I guess we could have.
Well, we had a storage unit at the time, I think.
Which we lost very shortly after.
Yeah.
So.
No, and like I said, I think there's a timing.
Definitely timing, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But yeah. I think we're going Bigfoot hunting. We're getting pretty deep in here.
Josh would love to go big. Oh, so that's another story Josh has to tell you about. So he's going to create his own time with Joshy. What is it?
Story time with Joshy. And it's going to be a playlist, just like Wednesday walkthroughs with you. Yeah. I think we'll have a couple different playlists. This is getting narrow.
It'll be fun.
We're here looking for the skunk ape.
Skunk ape.
But so, you know, just thinking about this journey and where we are now, and it's brought us to St. Mary's, Georgia, and this is kind of where we're at. This is the most anything you've done has really taken off. And if I think about my part of it, how many times did I try to start you a website?
Yeah.
Or like advertise that you were going to launch a store or this or that.
And it dropped and it failed.
And it just kept falling through. But mind you, I have mastered the shipping platform through all those years. And I think that was years of training too, you know?
Absolutely.
So, I mean, there's nothing that I can't do when it comes to graphic design, video editing, freaking creating an e-commerce platform, a shipping platform, because I've spent these years failing at it, like miserably. And then I went to school for digital cinematography, went to school for graphic design. So I just believe all that was leading up to now.
Yeah.
And here we are.
For sure. And the pressure.
So if my videos look like crap, don't judge me.
At least not right now. I feel like we're doing test runs. You know what I mean? But
because we're still really busy.
We are still really busy. But you know, I don't feel the pressure now to succeed in the way that I was so fearful of before.
Yeah.
I feel like now I do it because I love it, because it's in me, because I'm going to do it no matter what. So if a great success comes out of it, amen.
Absolutely.
If it doesn't, I'm going to continue and I'm just going to love what I do for the rest of my life.
And guys, I hope y'all are going to be able to feel that through these, you know, that we're not going to be over pressurized, we're not going to be over actors. And as you've seen in several of the videos already, I love to joke, I love to kid, I love to laugh.
That's exactly how he is all the time.
And if you ever meet me in person,
except for when he was the police.
Except for when I was the police, yeah. When I was the police, I was serious about everything. Everything.
Oh,
but
and I wasn't.
So, oh man, look at this, rolling through the trees. So, I believe this trail can be deceiving. It's really not that big. It is super narrow, so. But.
Yeah. And we will get into more on this channel, you know, design, why I do what I do when I design, why I stage the way I stage, you know, how my brain works with creating spaces. So we will definitely get into more of that.
Yeah.
I have a few jobs that I've been doing now, so I've just been really, really busy, and it's not where I can film. So
the job site's kind of,
you know, so you're not seeing a lot of the work I'm doing. You're kind of just hearing us jibba jabba, maybe a little picking here and there, which there'll be more of that too. I just don't always.
Epic fail Saturday.
I know,
as y'all saw.
and I just don't always film, so I do have to get better with that as well. But
we're gonna get her a GoPro so you can just strap it on her, roll out, and just be like, just bring me the SD card full of good content. I'll take care of the rest.
But I love to share what I do.
Yeah.
And people always ask me certain questions, and I love helping somebody, and I love, you know, just giving tips. Like I'm glazing kitchen cabinets now at a job, and a lady came in to purchase something from the lady that I'm doing the job from. And so she was talking to me about what I was doing with glazing, and then so, you know, I was able to help her and give her tips and show her the best way to get the best results. And I love doing that.
And so, you know, I feel like the more that I see this industry of design and vendor spaces, how intricate this web is wound.
Yeah.
Everybody knows everybody. This cool ring that I bought from a guy down at the Jacksonville flea market
Came in the store
yesterday, and we're sitting there and we're having a conversation, and then it hit all three of us that, hey, we've already met before.
And I've waited on him several times, and I knew there was something about him that I felt that was familiar, but I just thought, okay, he's coming to the store a couple times. But it wasn't until he saw you and I together where it clicked for him.
Yeah, I was like, oh, you're the coin guy. Okay, well, aren't you also the guy that's got the space down at the Pecan Park flea market? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Which is just on the outskirts of Jacksonville.
And his wife has collected a whole
bunch of butter, what they call?
Butter packs.
Butter
but
packs.
They're like, she got them when they were in Ireland, is what I believe he said.
Yeah.
And they're Delft. So they're all the blue and white.
Okay. So why do they call them Delfts and not Smurfs? Dude, I'm gonna go watch reruns of the Delfts.
I'm not even gonna answer that. He won't even remember it tomorrow. So that's good.
Like the Duke Blue Devil should be called the Delfts, the Duke Delfts.
Oh, honey.